Okay, I'm on to part 2 of my movie collection. Like I said, I'm just kind of going through it again just to kind of do a little bit better, kind of review the films a little bit more. So, first up, we got a movie that was in one of my updates recently. It's Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, pony with Robert Redford. Awesome, awesome film. I'm not even a big fan of westerns, but I really did like Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. I thought it was phenomenal. It's the 2-disc edition of it. There you go. Oh, pull it out. And then it comes with a sweet little postcard, just like the Speed one did, because they're all part of this collection edition. There's like 28, number 28. Speed has like 26. I don't know how many there are. So, Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. Next up is a very funny comedy, Jim Carrey. It is Bruce Almighty. Really like Bruce Almighty. I think it's a very funny movie. Saw it in theaters with my mom, and she really liked it too. Just very funny. Of course, Jim Carrey is given God's power for, I think it's a week, or there might not even be a date or a timeline on it. I can't remember. Haven't seen it in a while. I need to rewatch it. It's pretty funny, and he just goes crazy with it. It's hilarious. And then he realizes, the things he's done are wrong, and tries to right him. It's very, very good. Jennifer Aniston's also in it, and Morgan Freeman plays God, he's very funny in that part. So, Bruce Almighty. One of my favorite films of all time, The Breakfast Club, John Hughes' classic. I think it's his best movie, but he's a fantastic director when it comes to 80s high school teen movies. It's fantastic. I love this movie. It's just got a great cast. It's got so many funny parts in it. I can't say much about it. Of course, about 5 kids who are in detention. They're all so opposite. They have nothing in common, but they grow to be close to each other, and it's fantastic. The Breakfast Club. Next, it's the only Bourne film I have. It's The Bourne Identity. I really like The Bourne Identity. I think it's fantastic. I saw Supremacy and I liked it. I need to buy it, but I've never seen Ultimatum, and I've heard it's fantastic. I've heard it's great. It's probably one of the best ones, so I need to watch it. I might end up buying them. I haven't decided yet, but I do have this one for now. It's fantastic. It's great. It's probably more than fantastic. Matt Damon's awesome in it. It's a great action movie. Most you've probably seen it, so I won't talk much more about it. Of course, the guy loses his memory and tries to find out who he is. So, Bourne Identity. Next is Born on the 4th of July with Tom Cruise. This is Oliver Stone's part of his trilogy on Vietnam, because he was in the Vietnam War and he kind of wanted to tell his own story of it. Tom Cruise plays John Kovic. I think that's his name. Ron Kovic, sorry. And he's fantastic. And I think he won an Academy Award for Best Actor for this. It's a great Vietnam film. And also won Best Director for Oliver Stone. It's awesome. It really is. I really like it. I like films on the Vietnam War. I think they're interesting. They're very good most of the time, and this was no different. So, Born on the 4th of July. Next is the awesome 2-disc edition of Thomas Anderson, one of my favorite directors, Boogie Nights, with Mark Wahlberg, who plays Dirk Diggler, about porn in the 1970s in California. I think that's where it takes place. I haven't watched it. I need to rewatch it. It's a fantastic movie. It's very long, but I don't mind long movies. It comes out like this. Opens up in Digipack. And there's a 2-disc. It's a fantastic movie. Got a great cast. Philip Seymour Hoffman, Burt Reynolds, Julianne Moore, who I don't like, but she is a good actress. I'll give her that. Awesome movie. I really like it. If you've never seen it, definitely check it out. Also has William H. Macy, Don Cheadle, who I really like. Great movie. And of course, this is, if you do own it, get the 2-disc edition. It's a sweet edition. I really like it. So, Boogie Nights. Next is a very good Mel Brooks comedy, Blazing Saddles, from 1973, 4, somewhere around in there. Love this movie. I think it's hilarious. 30th Anniversary Special Edition. Great movie with Gene Wilder and Slim Pickens is in it. It's awesome. It parodies all the westerns, and it does a great job at it. Mel Brooks was a genius when he made this. It is hilarious. Blazing Saddles. Next is the 2-disc edition of The Big Lebowski. I blind bought this. I'd never seen it before, but it's a cult classic. A lot of people love it, and it is great. It's Jeff Bridges plays the dude who is a bowler, but you never see him bowl in the movie except for in a dream sequence thing, and he doesn't really bowl even in that. Awesome cast. John Goodman's hilarious. This is the funniest I've ever seen him. Steve Buscemi is funny. Julianne Moore, John Turturro as Jesus. It's a hilarious movie. It is awesome. I'm really glad I bought it. It's like I said, it's a 2-disc edition. Let me open it up real quick. There you go. Just plain kind of disc. So I haven't really watched any special features yet. I need to. So The Big Lebowski. Next we've got Blood Diamond with Leonardo DiCaprio and Djimon Hounsou. I think that's how you say his name. Great movie. Really liked it. 5 Academy Award nominations about Djimon Hounsou finds a diamond when he's like a slave type worker, and he hides it, and Leonardo DiCaprio finds him in jail and wants him to find it for him. And it's a great, it has some action in it, more of a drama film, but it is phenomenal. Also has Jennifer Connelly, who plays a reporter that Leonardo gets kind of involved with. So awesome movie, Blood Diamond. Next is a movie I really liked when I was a kid. It's a great comedy with Chris Farley. I think this was his last movie. It might have been. I might be wrong on that. It is Beverly Hills Ninja. Very funny movie about Chris Farley, who's a ninja. He's a white ninja, and he's terrible. But he goes to Beverly Hills to help out a attractive woman that he meets. Also has Chris Rock in it, and it's awesome. I liked it when I was a kid, and I had to buy. My mom bought it for me. Like it was actually one of the first DVDs I owned, I think. So it's fantastic, Beverly Hills Ninja. Well, it's fantastic to me. Next, the movie that was in one of my DVD updates, so I won't go much into it. It's Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy. Only Beverly Hills Cop movie I own. Probably the only one I'm ever going to own. I'm not a big fan of the other ones, but this one is hilarious. Eddie Murphy's hilarious in it. I just watched it last night, and it's still awesome. Beverly Hills Cop. Next is a great little comedy with Brendan Fraser, Alicia Silverstone, who is hot. It's Blast from the Past, about Brendan Fraser. He grows up in a bomb shelter for 35 years with Christopher Walken, who plays his dad, and Sissy Spacek, who plays his mother. They teach him everything, and then when he emerges, he realizes there was never a bomb explosion. He was just living in a bomb shelter for no reason. And he meets Alicia Silverstone. She kind of helps him along the way, and they fall in love. And it's an awesome romantic comedy. I really like it. It's very fun. It's goofy, but what can you do? Blast from the Past. Next is the Batman Begins. Really like Batman Begins. This is just a 1-disc edition. I know there was this sweet 3-disc edition I saw a while ago. I almost bought it, but I put it back. Awesome movie. Good reboot to the Batman franchise. Chris Nolan did a fantastic job. This is my third favorite Batman movie behind The Dark Knight, of course, and the original Batman. Christian Bale is awesome as Batman. He does a fantastic job. I was really impressed with him, especially in this. Of course, it has Michael Caine, Liam Neeson, Katie Holmes, Gary Oldman, Cillian Murphy, Tom Wilkinson. Awesome cast. It really is. It is an awesome movie. I really liked Batman Begins. I think it's fantastic. I won't talk much about it. Of course, it's about Batman. It's about his beginnings. That's why it's called Batman Begins. So, there you go. Next is Babel with Brad Pitt and Cate Blanchett. Just a series of stories. I actually haven't watched it in a while, and I don't even think I finished it. So I can't talk much about it. I need to go back and watch it again so I know more about it. But I know it's about a bunch of stories. There's a Japanese story, which I've heard might be the best one of the stories in the movie. Brad Pitt, I know, and Cate Blanchett, who plays his wife, I know she gets shot. But I don't know much about it. I need to go back and watch it, so I can't say much more about it. But it is good, from what I saw, and I remember a lot of people liked it. So, Babel. Last of the B movies, it's Basketball with Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creators of South Park. Very funny movie. It's hilarious. It really is. I know a lot of people like this movie about two guys who, along with, I forget who plays the creator of the game. I can't remember his name but and they create a game that involves basketball and baseball. That's why it's called Basketball, and it's hilarious. It's awesome. I really like it. If you've never seen it, check it out. It's a great comedy. I can probably get through this few of the C movies. It's Collateral, Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx. Love Collateral. Awesome movie. Just watched it the other night. It's a 2-disc edition of this. This is what this is. Great movie. Of course, Tom Cruise plays a man who is an assassin, and he has Jamie Foxx driving around in a taxi cab all night while he kills people. And Jamie Foxx just goes along with it because, he has a gun pointed at his head basically the whole time. And Tom Cruise does a fantastic job in it. So does Jamie Foxx. I was really impressed with Jamie Foxx in this. Fantastic movie. Also has, what's her name? Jada Pinkett Smith, who's married to Will Smith. Mark Ruffalo, who I really like. I think he's a very underrated actor. He's great in this. So, Collateral. That's probably my last one for this update. It is Constantine with Keanu Reeves. Great movie. Keanu Reeves plays Constantine, who it's based on comics, who goes around trying to send demons back to hell. That's basically it. And he meets Rachel Weisz. So, I'll do my next update soon, guys.